Hello, everyone. Welcome to another reading. I hope everyone is doing okay in lockdown. I'm reading to you from my garden today. I'm sorry I've been a bit quiet. It's been a little bit busy in my corner, being an essential part time worker. So I'm happy to tune in with you today. This is a Starseed reading. This is for all those souls who have been coming here on a mission, people who remember having their own spaceship and coming from different constellations and different star systems. And I want to welcome every one of you who's just tuning in and stopping by and here to feed the soul. And I want to send my soul family a lot of love and light and calm and harmony and peace during this time. And I'm just going to tune into our mission as Starseeds. And if you like this video, please click like. If you like my style, subscribe. Okay. And leave me messages, leave me comments. Tell me what you think about the Starseed readings. In my previous video, I did leave links below the video if you want to explore the concept of star seeds. Normally, it starts with a sense of not belonging, not fitting into society, into this world, and not really agreeing or vibing with how things are being done here. But that is besides the point. Dolores Cannon is someone you can tune into. Dolores Cannon. She has a lot of information concerning starseeds, walk-ins, and other light workers that's joined the earthly realm to have an experience here. So it has been interesting times. I feel that for some of us, our life carries on as normal. Like we are unaffected by this current situation. But for some of us, it can be very challenging on a psychological level. So let's see what the cards are saying, because today I'm using once again Return of Spirit by Shirley Harnish. And I'm using my very first tarot deck. And look what we have at the bottom. We have Justice. Okay, so justice is about the universal law of balance. So I do feel like a big part of what's going on is returning balance. Okay, like even though it might seem like there's some things, laws, that's out of whack, it's just because things are getting rebalanced. And we have the Hangman here as well. So there has been sacrifices made in the past. Okay, we're coming out of the age of Pisces and we're going into Aquarius. So that is also something that we need to have a look at and tune into. Okay, so let's jump in. Now, I hope I can get my camera to an angle where we can all see what's going on. Let's put you here. Sorry. I don't have my usual, I haven't really thought this through. Let's see, up here. Looks it up there? Yeah, that looks good, doesn't it? That's a good angle. What do you guys think? Okay. Marvelous. There we go. Thank you for your patience. We're trying to get a bit of shade here so the cards will come up nicely. Okay, let's tidy up a bit, eh? Love my soul family. Thank you for tuning in. I love sharing this beautiful journey of light with you. We're all here on a mission. We've come here to achieve something. There's an objective, and I feel like our mission, whatever it is that we need to do here, yes, it does have a lot to do with love, but we're also tuning into advice, what it is that we need to focus on for ourselves at this point in time that can help us to move forward. Okay, so we have music. Sound therapy comes to mind. Some of you might have been drawn to certain sounds and practices. Also, our bodies are tuned into vibration, so check into the vibration of the music or the sounds that you are drawn to at this point in time, because that will give you a good indication of your personal frequency. And Kitty says hello. Hi, Kitty. She says hello. Okay, then we have rejuvenation. So I feel like part of this lockdown is to rest and rejuvenate. And then we have mediumship. Some of us are coming into our spiritual gift, so to speak, connecting to higher realms, because mediumship isn't necessarily about tuning into people who had passed, but it's also having the ability to speak to people, energetics, in different realms, different dimensions. So what this also saying is that when our energy is balanced, when we start to rest and rejuvenate from very harsh, chaotic energies, having to live on the clock all the time, that now we find ourselves in a more creative space. We find ourselves more in a space where we can surrender and allow. And it is during this period of time when we are resting and rejuvenating and basically resetting our energetics as a complete being. Helps us to tune into and connect with our other our starseed lineage, our starseed DNA, the, how do I say it, our starseed family is becoming very close to us during this point in time. So we have the Knight of Wands. So Knight of Wands to me is about messages. Sorry, wind is coming up all of a sudden. The Knight of Wands is about messages coming in, travel, maybe even astral travel, especially with this mediumship card. Messages and information downloads coming in hard and fast for us. And it is when you feel, I get the feeling for some of us, if you have a very sensitive nervous system, during this time it's very important that you remember to drink water. Anything that serves as a conduit for your nervous system and receiving messages. So water, magnesium, zinc, vitamin Bs, and make sure that you eat healthy, fresh, organic food to help your body and your nervous system to be able to calibrate itself and to fine tune itself so that it can be open to receive messages and downloads that's coming in hot and fast. I did check to see if there's any solar flares coming in for us. Apparently April is going to be a very quiet month concerning solar flares. Okay, now if there are some of you that tuning in who's very new to this journey of star seeds and receiving messages through solar flares and other energetic how do I say it, methods of receiving downloads, ask me questions, okay? And I can do videos, I can get information out to you to help you on your journey. Okay, and also speak to each other. If you connect with someone in the comments, I encourage you to reach out to each other, talk to each other about your experiences. Okay, we are all here to help each other and establish a close connection with people who are sharing the same path. I feel like for some of us, even if you feel like you have been in a period of where there hasn't been happening a lot, like it's been very quiet and you've just been focusing on the mundane and your life has been very uneventful. I do feel like this is kind of like, I wouldn't say the quiet before everything just kicks off and it's starting to move very fast. We're just receiving we're in a place now where we're resting, rejuvenate. We are taking care of our bodies so that we can receive the messages that come in so that we can move forward fast. And our Starseed ancestry is helping us with this. Okay, we are receiving information from the realms that you are connected to. I feel for some of us, especially with the colors of the mediumship card, I feel like you could be a violet ray, because I'm a violet ray, but also there's blue. You could be a blue ray, you could be a white ray. There are black in here as well, so I feel like the focus with receiving the messages is specifically focused on people on the more from the throat chakra upwards. In other words, the light blues. The white also contains all the rays, so I feel like this is a messages for all the rays, all the whole spectrum, because white contains the whole spectrum of all light. But the colors that is bringing in shape and texture is violet, black, blue, and pink. So I'll try and get information and post down below for you to read up on these different rays. Okay, there's a lot of information out there, and it could be an interesting study to do during this time to find out what ray you belong to. Okay, so more cards. We have the Ten of Cups. So I do feel like the more we connect to our true authentic self, the more you embrace your starseed journey, the more you are willing to surrender to your spiritual journey instead of just focusing on what the material world demands of you, the more your emotional happiness will return, the more you will find yourself having the ability to access your deep emotional satisfaction. The more you embrace your spiritual journey and go into it in the way of making time to meditate, and the meditation isn't necessarily just sitting and having your zen on. It could be anything. It could be going in your garden, going for walks on the beach, maybe even just tuning into music that you love, because I still feel this music, this vibration. Go into solfeggios, go into the different gigahertzes. Google Nikola Tesla and the research that he had done on sound, because all of this I feel is linked. Our rejuvenation, our state of rejuvenation and time out to grow spiritually and reconnect with us and our starseed and what it is that we are meant to be doing and achieving here, has a lot to do with allowing your spiritual nature to unfold. And the more you tune into that deep, deep, deep aspect of you as a human being, a spiritual being having a human experience, the more you tune into that, the more you will feel at peace and the more you will feel happy with the way that your life is unfolding and with this journey that we are on. So with that light blue, I also feel there's a certain amount of expression as well, using the throat chakra. Maybe you want to sing, write a song, do humming, do chants, spiritual chants, meditative chants by activating your throat chakra. It's a beautiful card. Also looks like angel wings. And there's also this section here looks like lungs. See? This looks like a set of lungs. So I feel like breath is also very important. Your breathing. Focus on your breathing. So there's a decision to make. concerning what information it is that you are willing to pursue. I don't see it as research, but I do feel like there's a decision to be made on what information it is that you are willing to share with other people concerning your journey. But with messages and music, I feel like for a lot of star seeds, there will be messages coming to you from as a way of guidance through music and lyrics to help you to move forward. And also, only listen to music that makes you feel good, music that inspires you, music that uplifts you energetically, brings you peace, love, and harmony. Consciously decide to take positive action towards your journey. Now, what is it that we are here to do? What do we need to do as starseeds at this point in time during lockdown? Spend time with your family. If you don't have family, reconnect with your soul family through astral travel, through dream time. Record your dreams. There's a lot of information that will come to you when you wake up in the morning, if you give yourself time to start a dream journal. There's also about communication, and listen to music and nuances that will increase your vibration, that will make you feel energetic. Okay, but I also feel like we can connect with people all over the world, because Knight of Wands, he travels the whole world, okay, and he moves quite fast, and we have the Eight of Wands right next to him, so there's very heavy Sagittarius feeling here. And then what also with Sagittarius, we have the galactic center at, I think it's like 25, 26 degrees Sagittarius. So there is something to do with the galactic center as well, and this rejuvenation card with the way that it is forming, this continuous pattern, geometric pattern of continuation. I feel it is to just truly, truly allow and accept, just to be open, decide to be open to receive messages, and you will cover a lot of ground during this time to be able to process. And I also feel like it is to allow yourself the freedom to explore, because that is what Sagittarius is. It's a card of exploration, wisdom, expansion, going into a new horizons, being open to cultures, different cultures, knowledge, study up in this time, Google, educate yourself, speak to people all over the world, connect to your soul family, connect to your soul family. This is a really good time to connect with your soul family. You don't have to do this alone. Find your tribe. Okay, and we can do this through reaching out through media, communicating, emails, texting, all the social platforms that we have in cyberspace. And you will find a beautiful, beautiful connection here. You'll find that you'll resonate with people who really speak your language. It will rejuvenate your soul. It will renew your energy as well. It'll get you excited. Expand your world. Expand your concepts. Bring you new perspectives. So that is what we're meant to be doing at this point in time during lockdown, is to go deeper into that part of us and allow information. Do what you feel you need to do to expand your understanding and educate yourself concerning your Starseed journey. Get the knowledge. And you get the knowledge through talking to people who have similar experiences. Do your research. Be open-minded. Feel excited about this journey and finding the people who are sharing this journey with you. So I hope you like this message. Thank you for tuning in. Give me feedback. Ask me questions. I'll post links below. And I look forward to connect with you again. Stay safe, everyone. I love you so very much. Thank you for tuning in. Have a beautiful day. Bye now. Light and love. Bye.